Masking Up with Watchmen by Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons. The year is 1985 and LL Cool J ain't the only thing about to blow up. The beef between Russia and the US has gotten so tense that nukes might start flying any second. But them Ruskies gonna think twice before they make a move. Cause the US got a Viagra-looking super thug named Dr. Manhattan on their side who can control things on a goddamn molecular level. Meaning he can be in multiple places at once, teleport, turn Washingtons into Benjamins. I mean, this brother can do almost anything. Manhattan is one of a whole crew of badasses that used to protect the city back when. Except these days, people don't want nobody calling the shots but the police. So all them players running around in their undies gotta put their hustle to the side. But a stone cold G named Rorschach don't give a damn about that and still be rocking a mask to patrol the mean streets. When Rorschach hear that somebody tossed the comedian, one of the OG superheroes, out a damn window, he figures somebody might be trying to ice old costumes one by one. So he hollers at all the other retired masks, the gadget-slinging Night Owl, the super sexy Silk Spectre, who shacked up with Doc Manhattan now, and Ozymandias, the smartest and richest homie in the world. Papa Smurf Manhattan decided to go on a lame-ass talk show when some dude started running his mouth saying that chilling with his big blue ass causes cancer. Word? The news gets the Doc all riled up, and he decides that dealing with all these loud-ass pals and molecules just ain't worth a shit, and bounces out to Mars. Now that Mr. Clean out of the picture, the Russians like, hell yeah, and start flexing. Later, an assassin tried to kill Ozymandias, but he just shakes that hater off. Rorschach gets played, whooped by the fuzz, and holed up in a big house. If it wasn't clear already, Rorschach was right. Somebody is trying to mess with these heroes. So Silk Spectre and Night Owl take a break from suit up, and bust Rorschach out of jail. Later, Doc Manhattan scoops up Silk Spectre and takes her to Mars so they can chop it up. Silky asks the Doc to come back to Earth and stop the world from ending, but the Doc don't really give two shits about saving humanity, cause it ain't make no difference to the universe. But after Silk Spectre chews his ass out, the Doc finally snaps out of it and decides he gonna return back to Earth. Eventually, Rorschach and the Owl realize that it might be Ozymandias who masterminded all this mess. As they swing over to his winter pad and say, yo, Ozzy, the man? Ozzy like, yo, here's the deal. The whole world is rotten to the core and gonna tear itself to shit unless somebody step up and do something about it. I got a plan. I'm gonna kill a shit ton of people, blame it on a giant alien squid that I pulled out of my ass, and then everybody will be on the same side. Know what I mean? They all like, yeah, that. We gonna stop you. But Ozzy like, too late. Already happened 35 minutes ago. Oh, shit. And just like brother thought, everybody put their differences aside and unite. Ozzy like, I did it. Everlasting peace. How you like me now, son? But Manhattan just like, baby, nothing lasts forever. Rorschach try to bounce and tattle on Ozymandias, but Doc Manhattan tell him he best not, cause at this point, the truth can only hurt. Rorschach ain't backing down, so the Doc just turns his ass into mush. One thing Ozymandias didn't plan on, though, was that Rorschach got his whole scheme written down in a journal, which now chilling at the office of a journalist. Does the world learn that they were saved by a lie, or does Ozzy's New World Order keep on trucking? Good question, yo. This right here is so dank that it made it into Time Magazine's top 100 novels ever written. And it sure as hell deserve it, cause Watchmen is complex as hell. First off, this graphic novel don't read like most. We always tripping back and forth through time, switching perspectives, and reading parts of made-up books, letters, and notes at the end of every chapter. To readers used to cruising through stories held together by cause and effect, Watchmen was a good old-fashioned mind. Not only do this messy storytelling represent the cluster of a world this book takes place in, and our own, but it also mirrored the way Doc Manhattan see time. There is no future, there is no past. Do you see? Time is simultaneous, an intricately structured jewel that humans insist on viewing one edge at a time, when the whole design is visible in every facet. Throughout this book, people geeking out trying to say Doc Manhattan's existence gonna change the whole world forever, cause now God's walking amongst regular everyday hoods. But the crazy thing is that it ain't somebody with superpowers that come to define the world. Nah, baby, the fight for humanity's soul is between two superhumans, with emphasis on the human part, Ozymandias and Rorschach. Ozymandias massacred half of New York City for the greater good. But Rorschach just said you shouldn't kill innocent people straight up, and even give his life trying to spread the truth. Do the ends justify the means? What's more important? The saving lie or the truth? To Rorschach, everything is black and white, just like his mask, no gray. Like he say, some brothers is good, some brothers is bad, and the bad ones gonna get what's coming to them. Also, his mask is always changing shapes, like a true blue Rorschach test, and symbolize the way he see the world. Born from oblivion, bear children, hell-bound as ourselves, go into oblivion. There is nothing else. Existence is random. Has no pattern save what we imagine after staring at it for too long. No meaning save what we choose to impose. Ozymandias' name came from Ramesses II, the pharaoh of Egypt who was running the game during the 13th century BC. Percy Shelley wrote a dope poem about that hustler, and Watchmen's 11th chapter even ends with a quote from it. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty in despair. So yeah, on one level it's just Ozymandias thinking he a high baller. Dude's whack-ass plan to save humanity from itself, and him actually pulling it off, make him look like he deserved more props than anybody else. But if you take a closer peep at Shelley's poem, you'll see it ain't just about talking up the ultimate badass. It's showing that even though it seems like Ramesses II got the world sold up, ain't nobody legit enough to dodge the all-destructive power of time. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. It don't matter how legit you get in life, you and what you leave behind ain't gonna be around forever. Doc Manhattan even dropped that same truth. John, wait, before you leave, I did the right thing, didn't I? It all worked out in the end. In the end, nothing ends, Adrian. Nothing ever ends. So is it worth holding back the horrible truth for even a little bit of peace? Or is the truth more important? A question like that is maybe just too crazy to answer. Maybe when we face with horrors like that, we only got one option. Try to put a smile on that face and laugh about it. Yo, if you like philosophizing about the truth and the greater good, take a couple of more minutes and check out my eps on the Brothers Karamazov and the Grand Inquisitor. I promise it's all some really tight shit. Thanks for checking me out. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.